Amazon has freaking just like one skippable ad at the beginning, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah, so what I feel like every account has something else going on with their like sometimes you're paying and then you're also watching ads, sometimes it's
That's
free.
why Netflix is just goated because you just pay your money and you are uninterrupted.
Yeah.
You don't have to ever watch an ad. You don't have to see an ad. Like there's no actual ad. Like I just don't like every other streaming service is so bad. Like Disney Plus, you have to pay to watch movies.
Disney Plus is stupid. They're trying to get you
You
every
have to
month.
pay $30 to watch your opening day movie, but you already have to pay $7 a month.
Yeah, and $30, like
That's a
that's
lot.
nothing to scoff at. Like I get it, like they're like, oh well, if you watch it with friends and family or
It's like
whatever.
$10 a person or whatever,
Yeah, but
but
it's like a
thirty
movie
bucks
ticket.
is a lot of
But
money.
if I'm just solo chilling in my
I am
house and I
not
want to
dropping
watch
30.
the new Pixar movie or
I'm
something,
not going. I'm not dropping. I'm not dropping 30 on a Pixar movie.
I'd rather go to the movie theater.
Dead ass. I'm
Like
trying to get out there.
the experience. I haven't been to a movie theater
Oh
in.
my god, I haven't been in decades.
Hey guys,
Hey,
welcome to the podcast.
podcast number 2. We're here.
Yeah, it's been a long
It's been
hiatus.
a while because Brandon went on vacation.
You
I
died.
had severe tonsillitis for like 10 days. We neither of us worked last week, so
Yeah.
we've been on a little hiatus,
Well,
but we're back and better than ever.
we were off site doing some stuff and we couldn't like leave the building during the day to like record our podcast.
Hey, we're
So it's
off.
actually been 2 weeks.
It really has
Yeah.
been 2 weeks.
So I'm really excited to be back though.
I know. I'm trying to make the content for our hungry listeners. Um, what other streaming service is really stupid with?
I don't know. Apple TV I got for free through Apple Music student deal or whatever, but it's like it's available for a limited time and just has no more info on it. And it's just like I think it's just so then they can get rid of it whenever they feel like it.
No, you know what confused me with Apple TV? I was trying to watch a movie on there. Oh, that's another thing. When you have a streaming service that you pay for, but you like, I was trying to click it and it was like, please buy every episode for $1.99. But you also need Apple TV to watch it.
What? Yeah, that's how Amazon Prime is
Yeah,
sometimes too.
Amazon Prime is like they have all
Yeah.
these movies, but they just cost money. Like, what?
I I
Makes no sense.
I don't watch a ton of TV, so it's like hard for me to justify it, but I did watch some TV on my way down to vacation.
What'd you watch?
I watched Loki. I watched the whole series.
I heard it was really good.
I really
and,
liked
and
it.
I heard it like reset the Marvel universe to like kind of they got some new plans now.
Oh,
I watched. I caught the recap.
Dan. Okay, something you guys need to know about Dan versus me. I like to experience a show or a movie and watch it and like see development and the characters and see how they like laid out the plot. Dan doesn't have that
No,
patience.
I have no patience for that. There's this YouTuber. He's got maybe 300,000 subscribers. Absolute goat. This is called Man of Recaps. I've seen every show because I've watched like he makes like the perfect timed recaps. Like if the series is long, it's like 20 minutes, 25-minute recap. Like I know the whole plot of Peaky Blinders and I haven't watched a single episode, but I can tell you probably everything important in that show. Like it's so good. It's like you watch the whole show
See
and
that ruins it for me because if I want to ever get into the show, then I already know what's gonna happen. So
yeah, but
I don't know. It's just not for me. But
I like it.
honestly, at this point, I don't watch enough TV
Yeah, I don't
anyway.
have enough time to watch.
Yeah,
And
so it's like maybe I
it
do.
is a good
Maybe I
idea.
do just get
You
the
you get the
experience.
experience, yeah. Like, or if like I'm bored, I'll just rewatch the Breaking Bad one, like see what happened for the 5th time.
Breaking Bad. That was one show that Dan put me on that I thank him for.
Yeah, but that show's not really hard to put on.
Yeah.
People, you literally just say, okay, watch the first like 3 episodes, and then you'll be done in 2 weeks. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, so I still haven't really gotten the full breakdown of what happened to you last week. I just remember hearing from my boss and like, oh, Dan's not coming in when you're on vacation. How convenient. Like basically,
Did they?
well, no, not like
I'm sure they thought
they were
that.
they were thinking, like they were just wondering if you were actually sick, and I'm like, I don't
Oh
know.
no, I actually
Yeah,
was
yeah.
sick.
I'm like,
Yeah, so I went home Sunday, slept the entire day, didn't drink any water because I couldn't drink water. So basically, I had tonsillitis, like really, really bad tonsillitis. Um, I fucking woke up Monday morning. I texted Cliff briskly at like 6:10. I was like,
Oh,
"Hey, not gonna be coming in. uh, kind of have like a really bad like sickness or whatever." I wasn't sure what I said sinus infection because that's honestly what I thought it was at that point. A little self-diagnosis, but it wasn't. So then I my dad's like, "Okay, you're literally like white. Like, go to the doctor." I'm like, "Okay, I'll call the doctor." I called him over. I drive on over there. I go in there, they take my height and weight, and then they take my temperature. And you should have seen the nurse, bruh. That shit pulled 103, and she was bugging. She like walked away.
probably thought you had the
The Rona.
yeah, the
It,
old bit.
they asked if I was vaxxed. I said yeah.
bit.
And then the doctor came in, looked down my throat. He's like, "Oh shit." It was like some tall Indian dude. He's like, "You need to go to hospital. They will scan you there." And then
Oh, okay.
so he scanned me up. They took me there. They gave me whatever. Took me like 4 more days to recover. I'm on like pills or whatever. I got prednisone
Oh, I know that one.
and steroids or whatever. I think it's making me fat though. I think it's making me gain weight. I heard it was a side effect. I think I put on a couple pounds.
But you also didn't move for a week.
Yeah, but I also didn't eat anything.
Huh.
So it kind of
It's probably just water retention or something.
something.
I don't know. Just you'll pee it out soon.
Hopefully. Um,
But then you had to go back, right?
yeah, I had to go back again because they gave me drugs at the hospital, but didn't discharge me with a prescription because they were like, "Hey, you'll be fine." So the day after I came out of the hospital feeling decent. I was juiced up on like a bunch of their random things, and then the day after at like 1 o'clock when they ran out, I fell flat on my face again, and I was sick. My tonsils swelled back up. I was back into it. It was a disaster. It prolonged it by like 3 days. I
Poor
could have
judgment. Poor judgment on their part.
yeah, I literally could have worked like Thursday and Friday, but I had to re-get healthy because they prolonged my recovery. So
So on the complete opposite spectrum, I was living it up at a beach vacation.
yeah, I was sitting in my bed.
The one thing I will say, the one thing that sucked from the vacation is, so I sunscreened liberally.
Wow, I would not.
I'm a big, I don't know, I don't want to be burned. I don't want to. I still got plenty of color while
Remember
I
that
was
sunburn
there.
I had last summer where my whole back was peeling?
Oh my God, yeah. I don't want that.
I
So
kind of like it. It's like satisfying.
because I'll be like laying in bed and I can feel like the, like my back burning and stuff, and I'm just like so uncomfortable. So I apply enough sunscreen. I make sure. I usually don't reapply though, so I definitely get some color when
No,
I.
you certainly don't need to reapply.
Yeah, that's a little too much for me. But one day, my girlfriend and I decided we were just gonna go on the beach and just walk, and we just walked to the end of the beach.
Were your feet burnt?
My feet, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't even think to like
Was it the top of your feet?
the top of my feet are just red,
Oh my
and
god.
I really hate wearing shoes right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like I am.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I would never. And the rest of the vacation, I'm just sunscreening my feet like crazy. And I mean, there's not much I can do at this point. I can show you. Like, do you see the
Oh yeah,
difference in color?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're like your feet are bronze.
Yeah, I know. But they were like bright red for most
Oh
of
my
the vacation.
god. Dude, I love getting sunburnt because then what I do is I curl up in a blanket and it's like a little heater. Oh, dude, it's different. I haven't been sunburnt this summer yet though.
Yeah, I just took off my sock to show him, and now I cannot get it back on. We do this podcast in my car, so I have like the steering wheel in my way, trying to put the sock back
I'm
on.
lavish over here. I got leg room.
And maybe we just move to the back.
Oh,
Oh.
dude, friggin' my girlfriend was showing me all those TikToks. So it's like when you get picked up by like a New Jersey frat boy, and he's sitting like this. He's like, "So, trying to drive around,"
Oh yeah, I've seen.
and then it's like I got some underground music. Probably haven't heard of it, and it's like fucking
Juice
Juice
WRLD.
WRLD. It's literally Juice WRLD. And then he's like, "We could like move to the back. You know, it's pretty spacious back there."
You look a little uncomfortable. You can move that back a little.
Yeah, you can move it back. And then he's just like,
No, I'm talking like dead ass.
Oh.
Move your seat back. Why is it so high
I
up?
don't know. I'm just here doing
No, that's on me. I'm sorry.
branding.
Ugh.
Getting hot in this
Oh.
car.
All right, well, we'll be back.
Welcome back. We're back here for part 2.
Yeah, a little after shift.
Yeah.
We weren't that inspired this morning. Well, we just had to catch up a little before we got started on our podcast.
Yeah, I hadn't seen this man in like 12 days or 10 days.
Yeah, that's a lot for us because we live together at school and then we work together.
And we hang out after work. There was one week we probably saw each other like 100 hours.
Yeah, we're like, hey, want to like
hang out after work?
Maybe do more work.
Maybe work. Oh, that's the best. Dude, I'm so excited to be our little errand boys again. That shit gets me going. It primes me.
Yeah, we were kind of down bad. We're doing some very monotonous work right now, and our boss came to us and gave us some new little projects to work on. So
little things around the shop, you know, touching up stuff, buying stuff, going on missions.
Yeah,
so
I'm very excited.
We're gonna drag our feet. I mean, snail's pace, and we'll get that. We'll get it done, but we'll take our generous time.
Well, we want to do it right.
Yeah,
we want to make sure we're to the best of our ability.
Wow, I really don't like that tan car. Wow, that's just.
Yeah. So, are they called gold cars?
No, they're beige or like.
Yeah, but they're not. Like, I've seen good beige, like on a Tacoma or like a Jeep, you know, like maybe a Subaru.
That's almost got some green in it.
Yeah, they're kind of like gold, but they're
like booger color.
They're really gross.
It's
like the color of those gold iPhones, like on the iPhone 6. Almost.
They look terrible. Like it's rose. Yeah. It's like not rose gold, but it's like the gold from the. It's probably honestly the same gold because it's not. Yeah. It's not gold.
I like the new gold for the iPhones. I think
they
it's
have
not for
gold?
me. Yeah. on the
Max
or Max,
whatever.
Yeah. It's not for me. I'm not that flashy, but like I'll stick with my black. But like it's a better gold, I guess.
Yeah, I remember rose gold was such a thing for a minute. God. Like pink.
Yeah.
It's not even gold.
Every girl wanted the
rose gold like 7.
Yeah.
That was like. What did the 7 have? Oh, the 7 was when they got rid of the port.
7 was the worst upgrade. Or like
it didn't make any sense. It was.
I think you just added waterproofing. Like, that was the cool part.
Like IPA 68 or whatever.
Yeah, and I think that was it. It was really dumb.
It's so weird that phones just don't have, like, headphone jacks anymore.
Kind of sucks. Like, we've been looking for a little microphone for the podcast, and, like, the ones that plug in, like, with a 3.5 millimeter jack are so much cheaper. But we just can't get those.
We could buy a dongle.
Ugh.
I don't even own a dongle. Like, I don't even own, like, a lightning to...
I guess I could use my dongle now. I used to use it as my aux cord. Like, I had to use my aux cord, but now I have the CarPlay, which is...
coming up in the world.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I don't even think I own... If I wanted to use headphones, like wired headphones, because my JBL headphones came with a cord, but I've only ever used...
Came with a cord?
Yeah.
That's like a $25,000 car.
It was very nice. It came with
was it just like... tacked in with that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, for $120.
JBL, man.
Yeah, they're doing the most. Yeah, so they came with a cord, but I've only ever used it on my PS4. But now my PS4, it's like a fucking airplane. It's like an aircraft carrier taking off whenever I even try to dare turn on a game. Dude,
how dare you use your console?
Dude, if I have like YouTube running in the background and I click on like Borderlands or something, like if I'm trying to like boot it up, shit is screaming. It's like uncomfortable.
I get so concerned with my computer sometimes. I have a Razer, and it's a gaming computer, right? So it's got the fans cooking, but I think it does stuff in the background that I'm not aware of sometimes. And I'm just like on a Chrome tab or whatever, and the fans start juicing.
They go crazy.
It's so loud. I'm like, dude, chill. Like, I'm trying to take a test or whatever. You know, I've had that happen before.
I've had that happen before when I'm like, I have like both my monitors open, like Chrome tab of like Zoom, Chrome tab of like 6 different tabs of schoolwork. My shit barely can handle that.
It's like one tab though. That's where I'm confused. It's definitely doing stuff in the background. I'm like
100%. It's probably like I don't even know what it's doing.
It's probably doing.
It's got a mind of its own. It's always Razer. They always are opening some shit.
They're doing their own thing.
Opening Razer Synapse. Because I have a Razer keyboard and it still does it every time. I'm like, I don't want to change my settings.
Yeah, every time I restart my computer, that boots up Xbox Game Pass thing, and I don't know.
Why did I fucking buy a wired keyboard?
No, I mean, I use my keyboard wired in nowadays.
I know, but I really wish... Like, I have a wired mouse and wired keyboard. It sucks. Like, they're nice pieces of equipment.
I wouldn't do a wired mouse.
Wired mouse is asking a lot of me.
Yeah, wired mouse is not for me. I like having the freedom.
I just want to like cut it and just use it because it's a nice mouse. Like it's the
Logitech.
It's
one,
the
right?
G Pro. It's the G Pro, or not the G Pro. The G32 Hero, which is like the upgrade would be the G Pro wireless. I think it's like the same mouse, but like I'm not trying. I got this shit on sale for like $30. It's like 60 retail.
Yeah, I think I paid 40 for mine.
You gotta have a good mouse.
It's just like it's ergonomic.
Kind of want that MX Master with the little side thing.
How much is that?
$90 or $100. All the YouTubers
I thought it was
have
gonna be like 200.
All the YouTubers have it though. Or like the Ergo mouse where it's just like a
God.
rock. Doesn't your girlfriend's mom use that or something?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She uses all the Ergo stuff, and I'm just like
the keyboard that's like
the keyboard is like
split, bent,
it's
looks
a pyramid,
like a canyon.
and I'm like, what's going on?
It looks like the fucking San Andreas fault liner.
I saw a meme the other day, and it was a keyboard like in a circle, like it was like wrapped around like a sphere, and it was just like, yeah, it's natural. Like, it's more natural this way.
Dude, Logitech really be doing their own thing with the Ergo.
I know, we've gone to like the business department at Best Buy, and
they
like,
all look so stupid.
like, what is this?
It's so bad. It's so bad, dude.
I like my clicky mechanical keyboard.
Yeah, my shit is clicky.
I'm actually starting to. I've been looking into like keyboard stuff, and I don't know, man. I feel like I almost regret getting the blue switches, which are like the most clicky ones.
Yeah, mine
like,
are green, which I think are Razer versions of blue.
Yeah, I think I kind of do like the
browns.
Yeah, maybe the browns. I don't know.
The browns are like less. There's definitely so much more travel. I mean, anything's gonna beat Mac butterfly switches
or like membrane keyboards. Yeah, like the membrane is like what you'd see in the Logitech business.
Is
area.
a laptop membrane usually?
Yeah.
I don't even mind that, but I would never buy a separate keyboard.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. It's fine for typing on your laptop.
But I actually enjoyed typing on my laptop because every time we wrote those like engineering papers last semester or like the first semester, I would always write them on my laptop because we'd do it in tinkering. I do it.
Yeah. So there's this club. We were just trying to get involved. There was nothing to do.
There was absolutely nothing.
It was COVID time, so we were just living on campus, but not actually living. It was just kind of existing.
We were existing, impacting no one. We had zero interactions with people, and we literally just went through life eating and doing homework.
Yeah, so we found one club and we're like, oh, let's do it. And then there's just like, really, I think it was the lack of guidance, and like they kind of did just tell you like be quiet and do whatever the fuck you want.
I used it as a great place to focus for an hour and a half.
Yeah, so I tried to like get into like a few things, but then they're like, I wanted to do something with Arduinos, which are like these little mini computer things or whatever. But then they're like, "Oh, you need to buy an Arduino." And I'm like, I don't want to buy an Arduino to learn. So then I kind of just like lost hope, and I just kind of gave up on anything.
Dude, that was when me and Jordan perfected our look at each other of like, okay, let's fucking go. Like me and him knew exactly when to look at each other and be like, we're out. We're walking out right now. Like it had been like an hour and 10, maybe an hour and 15 minutes, and we just looked, packed up our shit in silence, and just walked out. No communication.
I feel like it's appropriate to mention Jordan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jordan's our other roommate for this year. Or, like, housemate, I guess.
Housemate, yeah.
He was my roommate last semester. He's a great kid.
Great kid.
Great kid.
He's so tired, though.
He's so tired.
He's so tired, dude. It's ridiculous.
He's tired, and he's quirky.
He's quite a lot.
I mean, he's a really normal dude. And
No,
we love Jordan.
We love Jordan. But when he was in elementary school, a lot of people thought he was British because of his mannerisms and the way he conducted himself as a 6-year-old.
Now he doesn't conduct himself that way. He's eating ramen raw.
Yeah, he eats raw ramen. He's kind of a goober.
So I walked in one day, and I walk into Jordan just eating his ramen raw, and he put the little packet on there to salt it up
seasoning.
a little, and no one else was in the room. We usually have about 20 people
just come and go.
Yeah.
Bunch of people that are all business majors or coming and walking, messing up our shit. I say our shit as if I actually
Dan basically
I
lived there.
moved in.
But this was when Dan wasn't there. It was just me and him, and he's like, I'm like, oh, you're eating it raw, and then he's like, yeah, and I'm like, is that like normal? He's like, I think so. Like, I don't see why not. And then I was like, okay, like, and I just kind of went with it. I'm like, sure. Like, I don't have a ton of ramen experience, so I'm like, maybe he knows what he's talking about.
I've never.
Then 10 people come in and they're like, yo, Jordan's eating ramen raw.
Yeah, everyone thought it was the weirdest thing,
They're like,
dude.
that's so weird. And I was like, oh, yeah, I kind of just gave him the benefit of a doubt, but yeah, that is weird.
It's really weird.
I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it was just like, I'd rather have ramen.
It's not
like,
good. It tastes like...
I don't...
tastes like a shitty ass cracker.
Yeah.
Like a shitty cracker. Like a stale...
It is so crunchy.
like a stale wheat thin, but thicker.
I mean, I didn't hate it.
No, it wasn't awful. The chicken seasoning helped.
Yeah, but...
because it just was
there
salty.
were like, I got one bite where it was like, way too much chicken seasoning. You gotta be very cautious with that.
You gotta tease it a little bit.
Because that's supposed to be in a broth, and you're...
Yeah, you're just drinking the salt, or tasting the salt. It's like salting, like...
Yeah. That's like the main thing. But great kid, love him.
Wonderful kid, got a lot of things going for him. Means so well.
Like, he'll come around.
He'll come around.
This was my favorite barbershop experience.
What was that about?
I was at the barbershop and they're just like talking about a guy. These dudes, I love them. They're there's like 4 of them. And they're all best friends, but they're all barbers. And you just kind of like go in there and they're just shooting shit, talking about whatever. And one time, like, I was in there and they're just talking about one of their buddies. Like, oh yeah, he'll come around though. And then like that just was a running joke throughout my entire haircut. They're like, yeah, but he'll come around.
He'll come around. Sounds like us.
Yeah.
Well,
because I started saying it, and Luke started saying it too, because I think he's...
Yeah, I didn't know the origin of that.
Yeah, it was from my barber.
That's actually really funny.
There's a little leaf blower going on, so the windows are going up.
Yeah, gotta preserve our audio quality here.
Yeah. We do need a mic, though.
We really need a mic.
We'll get one soon.
Yeah.
I mean, we got Will.
Yeah.
But
he's doing our okay audio. I don't really think he's doing that good of a job. Like...
We gave him 2 weeks off, and he's
2 weeks off, and he couldn't even come back with any better audio quality. It's kind of messed up.
I don't know. Fuck Will?
Fuck Will.
Can I say that?
But also, like, fire Will once we blow up.
Yeah. Once we get Mike.
Will can't be our Jamie.
Referring to Joe Rogan. Yeah.
Jamie, Joe Rogan. Look that up, Jamie.
We're not fact checking anything. Like you could. You do have your phone, but like we're not talking about anything where it's like
we're not to. Yeah, but like we also haven't captured the podcaster aesthetic of having like the MacBook always primed open, ready to look up some random stuff.
Sold my MacBook.
Yeah.
That was a terrible decision to ever get one in the first place.
But okay, to be fair, it's a really, 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 really nice computer. It's so well built. The engineering is great on that one. Not when they forgot to put the fan over the CPU. That was a different one. But great quality build. Just doesn't mesh with engineering very well.
No, because all the software.
It meshes with coding well, I will say.
Yeah.
Coding. Jordan might need to get one. No, he won't. Maybe for a job they'll probably just give him one if he ends up doing coding or whatever.
He's gonna be so mad.
He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna honestly change his major because he can't do Mac.
Do you see like all the beef with the Windows 11? Like,
I didn't see the beef. No, what was it?
So like Windows 11, it's cool and all, and I mean it looks good. It like has some cool stuff, but the problem is like all these years like Windows has been supporting like 10 or 12-year-old like computers, basically like Pentium processors, which are like way long ago.
Pre-Intel?
Well, I think it's Intel
like
Pentium.
Like low tier.
Yeah, it's
Intel
like before they had like the the
I series or whatever.
Yeah. But they were there's all this beef now because they basically said like, oh yeah, we're gonna support like only up to like the i7, which is like about 3 or 4 years old, and that's like one problem. But then like people can have like an i7, but there's like this weird, like that's not even the big issue. They're like, okay, like 4 years, like we'll get the Windows 11, and then hopefully like that'll just kind of get all those stragglers off our backs at this point. But there's this security chip that's like in some of these in some of the CPUs, I think, and that's like if that's not in your computer, you can't upgrade to Windows 11.
Oh, Lord.
And like so people have like literally brand new computers and they don't have the security chip.
Wow.
So they're like, you can't upgrade. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I wonder.
With that.
My computer is I think 2 years old because I bought it about a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
But it was slightly not the newest computer. Like, it was new for the last year, I guess. I mean, I think I have a 9th gen i5, which is fine.
Yeah,
for
I have
whatever.
it's an i5. I think it's the 10th gen, so it's like same.
So it's the same
thing.
But I mean, I don't really need Windows 11. I honestly don't use my computer that much anymore. I've
living
been,
the iPad life.
Dude, the iPad life's good.
Have we even talked? We did, because that was our first episode.
That was a big topic in the first.
Damn, that feels like so long ago too.
Yeah, that was like 3 weeks ago.
iPad's fun.
Yeah, I really like it as a computer. I mean, the only time I use my laptop is when I want to play Pokemon, because, you know, I have an emulator and I use the games that I paid for and then converted to ROM files. I paid for them, Nintendo. Don't come for me. Dude, like, all the YouTubers, whenever they speed up the game in, like, their YouTube videos, they're like, yes, this is what the Nintendo game was meant to do, and this is from Nintendo.
I paid for it.
I
paid for the speed upgrade.
Because technically you're supposed to buy the thing, put it into buy the DS thing, put it in, fucking upload it to
Oh, dude. I remember those little, like, hack things.
Action replays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From when I had a DS, like, my friends would get one, and then they'd just, like, get all the, like, cool shit in every game.
Like,
and I was
max
just
out.
like, bro.
You can, but the emulator that I have, you can just Google action replay codes and copy them and paste them
Yeah,
in.
no,
I've
I
done
was
that
always
shit.
like, well, I'm like, you're cheating, man.
I never action replay. Like, people would have, like, maxed out, like, legendaries. Fucking ruins the point. What's the point? You can
It was
code...
even, like, in, like, I feel like it was in Mario games, too.
Really? I only ever used it. My cousin had one.
I remember
never
mostly
owned one,
Pokemon.
but I just remember, like, he would come through dripping with, like, 99 rare candies or whatever, and I'd be like, dude, there's no point. Like, it's not impressive. It's just cheesy.
You just bought, like, a little thing to
It
do
is
your dirty work.
nice. I have used it if I want to play a game, like a Pokemon game, but I don't really want to, like, grind. I just want to kind of chill and do the story. Like, if I'm, like, under leveled, I'll just, like, toss, like, a couple levels on my Pokemon, but...
Yeah, and I think that's fine. It was just when, like...
Yeah.
In, like, the playground, when, like, kids would, like, come up and they're like, I have level 100 everything.
It was more moral back then.
I was like, it was the moral for me. I wasn't about it.
And, like, it's kind of nice, too, like, I can just code in any wild Pokemon, so I just, like, wanted to use some Pokemon, and I just fucking made them.
We're busy guys now.
I don't got fucking time to search out this shit.
It was back when I was, like... I'm like, you could have grinded that after school, like, while you're sitting eating your Cheerios on the couch and watching whatever, Good Luck Charlie. Like,
obscure Disney show reference, honestly. Good Luck Charlie.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw this TikTok, and it was just like, those, when you were younger, like, those shows would be playing, like, the one, but now... and then there would be the Disney at night or whatever, and they would play all, like, the old school ones, like Drake and Josh, or, like say it was playing, like, iCarly during the day and Drake and Josh at, like...
Yeah, because Drake and Josh was, like, a tiny bit before our time.
Yeah, it was, like, say it was playing at, like, 3 a.m. or whatever. Now, like, all the shows we grew up with are those shows that
like
are...
Sweet Life and...
Yeah, that are playing, like,
Phineas
late
and
at
Ferb.
night.
I mean, Phineas and Ferb was goated. It's the best animated show ever.
Avatar's pretty good, though.
Avatar is good, but Phineas... Oh, my God. It's so creative. I absolutely love that show.
What, Phineas and Ferb?
Yeah, it's goated.
Would you pick Phineas and Ferb over Avatar?
Yes.
Damn.
I would. I think it's one of the best animated
What's
shows of all time.
I mean, it seems like it has a pretty much stagnant plot.
But here's the thing. I watched a lot of theory on this. So, it has such a replicatable formula, like a lot of shows. Like, it's almost like a sitcom.
Yeah.
But by the end, like seasons 3 and 4, when the producers realized that they had a formula, they were able to take the formula and stick to it, but create very interesting and creative situation. I just like it.
I'll have to, because I don't know if I don't know, I would just watch what was, like, on TV.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't watch in any chronological order, or, like, I might have not even gotten to the 3rd and 4th season, but, like...
It's good.
I don't know.
I mean, it is a fucking kid show. Like, it's a kid show.
I think the only thing for me is, like, it doesn't, I could be totally wrong, but it didn't seem story-driven. It didn't seem like there was a plot developing.
There's no plot.
Okay.
It's very...
And that's what I have trouble.
Like, it's a time. There are things that happen that you can tell the progression of time, but it's so subtle that, like, the first episode, they reference old episodes, so that's a thing that is a progression of time. But every single thing is like it's a piece of, it could be any day. Like, it could be just any time in point in the history, pretty much. So.
Veronica, was that her name? Dr. Doofenshmirtz's daughter? Vanessa. She's a babe.
She's fucking hot. Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't turn into a weeb after that.
Yeah, no, she's bad.
Yeah, I just remember, like, the last episode when everyone was grown up and it just looked so weird.
Yeah, that's
like,
a weird
I remember
episode.
Isabel being, like, tall.
Yeah, Ferb's got, like, a schnoz. Ferb's just a unit.
Did Ferb end up, like...
Yeah, he finessed her.
Finessed?
Finessed her. He Ferbest her.
He didn't say a word, and
Nah.
he's just so smooth.
He quick with it.
Yeah. There was that, like, whole scene, like, at the mall, I remember. Like, had a fishing rod, and he, like, saved her life. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he
They were at the juicer mall thing, and he was trying to get her some, what is it fucking called? Dude, I should know this. I have seen that show like 10 times.
I thought you were a Phineas and Ferb stan.
He's trying to get, I can't remember what it's called. But basically the plot is, like, 3 different groups are fighting over, like, this one thing. Like, Doofenshmirtz wants it, Ferb wants it, and Candace wants it. Candace. I'm not going to make the joke, because I'm not 10. But...
I saw Candace at Aldi's the other day.
Was that after you went to Wendy's?
Nah. That was for Cam. I think that was for... Cam loves those jokes.
Cam, well, he's in high school.
He's in high school.
He's a little young.
He's a little
immature.
Yeah. He's a little stinky poo-poo boy.
Yeah.
He still poops his pants.
Many times. And pees all over his poker table.
Yeah, don't clip it.
Yeah, but you know what happened.
Well, yeah. Well, his mom, like, had to buy him diapers the other day.
Yeah, it was so weird. Mama D, the
Yeah.
goat.
So, I mean, that was kind of weird, like, being there when, like, she came home with all of them.
Yeah.
And then
it was like a lot.
Yeah, and then he...
Like, it looked like multiple per day.
Yeah, so, like, I thought they were, like, for, like, caution, you know, like, just in case. But I think it's just,
it's all time. I think it's around the clock.
Yeah.
I think I realistically see one being used before lunch, 2 in the afternoon, 1 before night. It's like 4 a day. It's not cheap.
Yeah, this is a little much. I mean, I pee a lot, I guess.
Yeah, but, like, we pee
I'm
in the
pretty hydrated.
toilet. Yeah.
But, like, I feel like...
I've been hydrated today, dude. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Dan and I have been drinking
I
water
leaked it.
today. Oops.
Yeah, so we got rudely interrupted by some scam from Georgia.
Yeah.
Or something. I'm
I
not
mean,
exactly
I get
sure
my
what it was.
peaches from Georgia, but I don't get my telemarketers from
I don't
there.
get my telemarketers from Georgia. Most of my telemarketers, it just says scam likely, and I just don't even answer them anymore.
Yeah, well, why would it cut the recording?
That is very weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, just for someone to ring.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know for the future, I guess.
Yeah.
But
go on, do not disturb.
I think that's been a good podcast today.
Yeah, a solid podcast.
Hopefully we'll get more in a rhythm now, and we won't take a 2-week hiatus.
Yeah. Well, the second we dropped the podcast, they just shipped us off to some other company to do work for them.
Yeah,
and we
then
couldn't do
we
anything.
died.
Yeah, then we had a break week. But we're back.
Yeah.
We're back and better than ever.
We have a lot of people rooting on us.
I honestly, there is just certain circles very small and close to us, but
just our girlfriends.
Yeah, I think
I mean, they've been like, she's been like on her. She called us today.
Yeah,
my girlfriend. She was like, you better make a podcast today.
Okay.
All right. I'll match.
We got our demand.
I'll probably just upload it right now.
Yeah, do it.
So then she can listen to it. She gets out at 3:30 from work. So
I'm sure she'll want to just listen to. Well, I know she actually does.
No, she does.
Even Luke said it was entertaining. He enjoyed it. We listened to our door dashing, and he was like, "Wow!" And I was listening to it, and I was like, "Wow, we're doing pretty good for ourselves."
Yeah, I think we got a little nerdy today. A little bit more nerdy. That might be worth a skip for the girlfriends a little bit.
Yeah, but there's some people that would care.
Yeah,
And that's part of the
Yeah, you're gonna get what you get. Listen up, all right?
there's gonna be some content.
You don't choose what we talk about.
We choose what we talk about, and there's gonna be sometimes we don't talk about nerdy stuff, and we talk about other things that happen, life and whatever. We're covering all sorts of broad areas. We didn't really want to be tied down to a category here.
No, not at all.
We don't want to define ourselves too early.
You don't get a category here.
I can't wait to sell out though to Spotify. Sorry, Joe Rogan.
All right,
Bye.
bye.